Welcome to Big Blue's exploration. Today you join me from Plange, which is the second part of the Paradise ski area on the right hand side of the map from Les Arcs. So in Plange you have again a number of different places like the Coaches at 1450 metres, the Plan Belcote at 1930, you've got the Plan 1800, you've got Plan Centre in 1970, as well as Champigny in Vanoise at 1250 on the opposite side of the mountain, and you've got Plan Montlabler at 1350 metres. Due to the current snow at the moment, down to Champigny is not open, and there is less snow cover on the way down to the Coaches, which I haven't skied that much yet, but we'll hopefully ski a bit more of that tomorrow. And down to Le Plan Montlabert was also quite sparse with snow. You can ski here up to 3,000 metres, which again I will be going to tomorrow. Overall, the skiing in Plange was much better than it was in Les Arcs. More of what I would expect. Long runs, wide runs for the more difficult sections, and then blues being wider with the reds being traditional French, which are quite narrow rather than being wider like they were in Les Arcs side. It was quite a bit more busy than it had been yesterday through my intelligence that I received, but it still felt manageable because of how it's built up in Plange. Even when you've got a lot of people on the runs, for some reason it seems to be more manageable. Another thing which I've noticed about Plange and Les Arcs is that they have numbers. So they have names of the runs and then they'll have numbers. So start either at 50 and go down, start at 20, etc. So you always know that you're near the bottom or you're at the start of the run. I think another difference was that the lifts on the Plange side were newer, bigger, and they were faster. So with more cable cars, so you didn't have to wait as long. And they had just well set out lift lines with more fast track being available if you were single rather than having to wait in line with everyone else. But actually today I didn't even have to. Once you got out of the main area and was just switching around, you managed to get plenty of skiing done, much more than I did yesterday, without having to bump into too many people. Definitely down where Belcote and near other major centres it was busy, or right up in the high reaches after the lifts, but it all spread out quite nicely. The snow conditions were good. I did have a little bit issue on the way back to the cable car connecting to Les Arcs on that run, but that run was well signposted and definitely was, as it suggested, quite sparse in places. But that was the first time that I'd seen a run that was sparse in places. What I have noticed here is that there's a lot of Club Med and other sorts of ski tour operators. That's why it is so busy. But again, as mentioned before, it's because it's become very popular, it's high, and that people are looking for somewhere that they can bring their families to. Definitely a family resort. There are quite a lot of blacks, but not that many. But due to the snow cover again, they are closed. So if you are more advanced skier, there's a couple of parts more up at the 3,000 metre mark on Plange and Les Arcs, right at the Midi, right at the top. Is it for experts only at the moment? And then the middle top sections in Plange offer lots of varied challenges for those who are advanced or expert skiers. And overall, I think that Plange compared to Les Arcs is going to get roughly around about a 7.6, maybe even a 7.8. But I think overall, for value and how expensive it is to come here, I would say that it is not something that if you are trying to go on a ski holiday and get good snow, good food, as well as easy access, then Les Arcs and Plange is not the easiest, and there are other resorts which are closer to airports and maybe offer a bit more local vibes rather than the sort of international vibes that they have here. But overall, the resort is pretty good, and I can see why people would keep coming back because there's so many options to book, like packages, which is what a lot of people want. So thank you very much again, ladies and gentlemen, for watching another Big Blues exploration, and please stay tuned for the footage from Plange and Les Arcs on the music-only videos, and then to the Tuaveri coming up in a week or so's time. Thank you very much.